Hey guys, it's Silver Snorlax, and I'm back with part 2 for round 18. More cards to go over, 5 different users here. I'm going to go ahead and hurry up and finish these guys up, and you'll look forward to something next week from me. Something that is not a PSA return, like I mentioned in my first video, the first part here. Video uploads will be kind of staggered a little bit when it comes to PSA returns. So next week will be something different, and then we'll go right back to PSA returns. So you have that to look forward to for at least a couple of weeks with tons and tons of cards. So hey, just stick around and we'll see what all came back and what the grades were. So moving along here, we'll go ahead and move into this guy right here. This is Ice Cold Pokefan. He's sent with me at least a couple times before. And like I mentioned last video, you're going to see a lot of Charizard. Gem Mint 10 Coral Promo Magazine, huge favorite among a lot of people. He also had a Reverse Hollow Legendary Treasures Charizard. That came back as Gem Mint 10, which is awesome. You don't see these come back as Gem Mint 10 all that often. I actually noticed on the reverse cards, in addition to them being kind of bent, a little more warped than some of the other cards, I noticed their edges in particular don't seem to be very good. So for whatever reason, that just seems to be the way they come off the printing press, but he kind of got lucky on this one. Gem Mint 10. And looking at the card itself, it's definitely perfect. I don't see a thing wrong with it. Generally, you can eyeball something that's wrong right away with those cards. That one's in very good shape. Speaking of Gem Mint 10s, the holographic version came back as a Gem Mint 10 as well. These are much easier to get a Gem Mint 10 on. The English versions are, at least. Mint 9 holographic Aerodactyl from Fossil, way back in the day. Matter of fact, PSA has that printing date as 96. I didn't believe that set was that early for the Japanese, but apparently it is. As well as a 96 Hypno Fossil, same set. You can see there. There we go. Put those cards out of the way. Moving right along. Next user here is Mr. Fantastic. A couple of really nice cards. We'll start off with a base set Mewtwo. Came back as a Mint 9. Venusaur, also a Mint 9. And these two are just unlimited. Blastoise Mint 9, also unlimited. So all three Mint 9s from the base set. And the last card he sent was a Reshiram. It was full art, the gold version. It came back as a near mint 8.5. Don't often see these half grades. I've noticed PSA is now giving them out a little more frequently. I'm not sure why, but that seems to be the way they are grading now. Apparently, if you have an 8.5, you are very close to Mint 9. You're very, very close. From the research I've done, that seems to be the case. However, they just won't grade it a Mint 9 for whatever reason. Looking at the back of it, I could see some little flecks on the corners. That's probably why. But, you know, generally speaking, it used to be they would grade these cards a 9. This tells me it was very, very close. So it's 8.5. 8.5. Alright, moving on to Pokemon Legend 11. He sent some good stuff. He sent some real good stuff. I'll start it off with Gold Star. Rayquaza. Came back as a near mint 8. A base set Charizard, the unlimited version, Mint 9. Another Blastoise, also Mint 9. And finally, a Gold Star Charizard as well. Also came back as a near mint 8. So a couple of near mint 8s on the Gold Stars. Fantastic cards, regardless of grade. Moving on to somebody who's new, slightly newer. And sending in different rounds as well. I'm seeing some of these folks are now sending rather frequently. Some of these new guys are sending rather frequently, which excites me greatly. That just adds to the channel. Something he sent that was different was a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are a little bit different in terms of how they are slabbed. They are still using the older slabs for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They are much smaller than Pokemon cards. I don't know when or if they're going to be producing newer, thicker slabs for these cards. So, something to keep in mind if you have Yu-Gi-Oh and you grade Yu-Gi-Oh. New slaps probably won't be available for some time. They are very small compared to other cards. So this is the left arm of the Forbidden One first edition Gem Mint 10. Used to play Yu-Gi-Oh myself. Would have loved it. I've always tried to get this the 5-piece set collected, and for whatever reason I never could. It seemed like everybody around me could get the full set completed, but I could never. I always had like 3 or 4 cards, and I had to trade to get another one or trade one away for whatever reason. And for, you know, just whatever reason it was, I never could complete the set. So a little jealous you got a Gem Mint 10 on that one. I would love to have it for my own collection, certainly. Left leg of the Forbidden One. This one came back as a Mint 9, also a first edition card. I love the Legend of Blue Eyes set. I really wish I had bought a sealed box and kept it. Be fun to open. Coming up next is a Dark Gyarados first edition. This one is a Mint 9. Probably one of my more favorite cards from the set. Gold Star Entei, Mint 9. Alakazam, definitely one of my favorite cards from base set, and actually is not a card I own for my first edition base set. One I've been looking for a while now. This one came back as a Mint 9 form. This is just the unlimited version. Lots of unlimited base set cards I noticed this round, in particular Blastoise. Matter of fact, here he is again. Mint 9. Mint 9 seems to be pretty constant for this particular round of grading, at least in terms of base set. Another Mint 9 Black Kyurem EX. And Mega Blastoise EX. This is the English version. Got a Gem Mint 10, so awesome job there. Very cool. Alright, last one. Somebody else who is new to my grading service. It's a difficult name to pronounce. CR9 Mercurial Vapor, I believe, is how it was pronounced. So we'll go over this one. Hope you like Charizard, because that's what we got. Another Korokoro magazine promo. This is the Gem Mint 10. I believe everybody who sent these got Gem Mint 10s on them. Evidently, they grade very well. So we have that. We have a second and a third one, both Gem Mint 10. So I was right, everybody who did send one got a Gem Mint 10 on it. Very, very popular card. 3 different people sent a grand total of 6, I believe, if my count's correct, 6 or 7. Then we have these. He sent, did he send 3 of these? Yes, he did. 3 of these Mew EXs. They are from Legendary Treasures, the Radiant Collection. It's the first one he sent, got a Mint 9. Next one he sent got a Gem Mint 10 grade. Awesome job there. And the last one he sent also got a Gem Mint 10. So very, very nice. Good grades there on those 3. Those English cards, always hard to get a Gem Mint 10 on. Next up, Lugia. This is from Call of Legends. A set I'm actually not particularly fond of. I don't believe a lot of people were. If I remember correctly, it was kind of a reprint set. I don't fully remember. But I believe it was right before Black and White, and Black and White is really where most of my collection is. Matter of fact, I've either sold, traded off, or have in a giveaway pile most of my Heart Gold, Soul Silver stuff. So, Call of Legends Lugia there. Beautiful card nonetheless, though. I love Lugia. I'm a big Lugia fan. Something I'm not seeing too much these days, primes. Celebi Prime in particular, Mint 9. These were actually very, very common. They printed a ton of these, but I don't see a lot of primes that are getting graded. I imagine in the next maybe year or so, you'll see more primes come up. For whatever reason, cards that are graded, they seem to go through little cycles. Like once they fall out of rotation for a year or two, people kind of get nostalgic about them, and they come back and they grade them for whatever reason. So this one came back as a Mint 9. Maybe he's beating the rush on that one. Next, he had 2 of these graded. This one is a Mint 9 Lugia EX from Legendary Treasures. And the last one he got a Gem Mint 10 grade. So awesome, awesome job there, and a fantastic way to end this video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. Round 18. Been a while. These poor guys had to wait the longest out of anybody, which really wasn't fair to them. PSA kind of screwed them a little bit on that. PSA made them wait months and months and months. And then, you know, kind of slapped him in the face by processing round 21 in 3 weeks. So, unfortunately, that is how it is. These guys will be getting their cards back first. Everybody in this round has paid already, actually. That's the other nice thing, too. So I don't have to worry about waiting and collecting from anyone. Everybody's already paid off and ready to go here. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Next week, there will be something different. I don't know what yet, but I'll have something different up. And then the week following that, we'll be having more PSA returns. We'll go over round 19, which was a fairly large round. I believe it was a little over 100 cards. So at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, I'll catch you again later, and I'll have another upload again soon.